Now I'm going to talk about the offerings of Swimmage. First, we're going to start with the Swimmage Endpoint Management. That is our flagship product. It's been around for a number of decades, and what it allows is for the rebuild, reimaging, bare metal build, PC replacements, recovery, refreshes, domain migrations, everything to do with imaging a device. Imaging the device includes laying the operating system down, including drivers, application settings, data migration from PC to PC or in place, full recovery of a system, whether it's malware or just you need to refresh the operating system or domain migration. Swimmage Attune is an extension to Swimmage Endpoint Management. Swimmage Attune allows for the extension to the home office or the worker from home, remote worker, that's very hard to reach. So what Attune does is it gathers all the components necessary to build that machine, and it creates a recovery space on that device, keeps that recovery space secure and up to date, so that in the event of a future migration, Attune is at the ready to redeploy this machine. With Attune, it allows for a mass upgrade of an environment, or if you need to do disaster recovery, it allows you to rebuild systems simultaneously and get the entire organization back up and running in a matter of a couple of hours. Okay. The Compliance Enforcer is another extension to the Endpoint Manager, which allows for devices to be, based on rules, monitored and fixed and repaired as needed. So it keeps machines compliant. So you set up some rules within Swimmage and the Compliance Enforcer to say, I need to have certain settings always installed. I need to have applications installed. If a machine gets detected and does this within seconds, it's out of compliance, then the Compliance Enforcer will take action. The action can be repair that application, upgrade the operating system, it can lock the system, it can reinstall software. You can do whatever is necessary to fix that problem, get that machine back into compliance. Okay. Next, we have the ransom recovery, yet another extension, which is a plugin that allows you to do all of the existing components of rebuilding a system, recovering from malware, but with the ransomware, your data is no longer intact and reliable. So what ransomware recovery does is it adds a backup component, which is an incremental backup to your devices. And when a triggered action happens where you need to rebuild the system because of ransomware, everything else gets rebuilt from known good source, good applications, good images, good drivers, and then the data, which is no longer reliable, gets retrieved from these backups. Okay? And then the encryption converter is a tool. It's not an extension. It's a whole separate tool that allows you to zero touch in a mass scale, converting encryption from one type of encryption to another. So if you want to go from encryption A to encryption B, what it does is it locks the system. It will add a second layer of encryption to the machine. It will then remove the old encryption, decrypt it, remove it, and then it will securely add the new encryption, re-encrypt the drive, unencrypt the second layer of encryption, and then unlock the machine and get it back to the user. It takes a couple of hours. It can be done overnight. It is completely zero touch and highly scalable. You can do anywhere from a few to a few thousand a day. Okay, and then finally we have our white glove services. The white glove services for Swimmage allow you to use our expertise to do any type of managed services, managing Swimmage itself, managing all your compliance, your rules. We have a lot of expertise around that. We can also do provisioning, so we would provision all your devices, ship them to the endpoints, and we would keep all your systems healthy and secure.